Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival Tutorials. Today we have another 5 tips for beginners. Hey Rakoona. Hey Bart. Yeah, so for some of you, you don't know who Bart is. I'm the star of the episode. No, Bart has been with me in my Reforge Eden series, so if you haven't had a chance to take a look, go check it out here. It's going to be linked in the description below. Rakoona wouldn't have gone far without me. Yeah, I guess that's true. Anyways, let's not linger on that any longer. So what are the tips for today, Rakoona? First tip is when you land on a planet, you're actually looking for resources such as carbon bearings, silicone, copper, or iron, which I can't find, which pretty much brings me to my point. If you can't find a resource at the beginning, you can always mine these rocks. Go into resource mode and mine the crap out of it. And there you go, that gave me 211 crushed stone. What I can do is actually put that in the portable constructor, and as you can see here, for each 15 crushed stone, I can get an ore of my selection. You can see copper ore, you can see silicon ore, you can see iron ore. This is a way of getting ore in places where you can't find any. Now on the planet, as you can see, there are rocks sticking out pretty much all over the place, or you could just simply dig down and eventually you'll get to rocks. So that is just basically a way of getting your resources from the beginning if you can't find any. Okay, that's pretty useful. And what's tip number 2? For tip number 2 is a couple of little additional accessories using the multi-tool. Like, for example, I got this beautiful glass, but it's dark when you look through. If you want to have a clear view, what you can do is right-click, select change and rotate. If you left-click, it's going to change the opacity. Now it's going to be dark on the outside and clear on the inside. Another feature with this is if you select something, just by looking at it, you can press home or end to rotate a block while it's still in place. If you press insert and delete, it's going to change which direction you want to turn it. So that's a way to move things without actually having to remove them and replace them. For tip number 3 is swimming. Swimming is not a big part of Empyrion, but it's still good to know how to do it. First of all, make sure you have your helmet on. To do that, you can toggle it with U, and this little icon will light up when it's on. Now, as soon as you have something equipped in your hand, you're automatically going to sink down. You'll be able to jump with the help of your jetpack, but it's going to be like if you're on the planet, you're going to automatically fall down. Be able to move freely, use a slot in your inventory that has nothing. That way you can swim up or down without sinking down. If your toolbar is full, you can always press 0, and that's going to empty your hands. Note that underwater you might find some unexpected surprise, like some pentaxid, or you'll find some more fiber. But if you find a monster underwater, too bad, you can't shoot anything underwater, so just be careful. Head to the surface. Well, I don't know why, but I don't feel like going for a swim. With all my armor on, I'll sink to the bottom. Maybe. So what's tip number 4, Rakoona? Tip number 4 is always having spare food on your suit constructor. If you go in your tab menu, over here you got the survival constructor, which is a constructor that's pretty much in your suit. Now you can make yourself some energy bars there. Now as long as you leave them in your output, it's gonna free up an inventory space in your main inventory, and you can eat from it by clicking shift right click. And as long as the food is still in your output, it's never going to go bad. So even if you die, you drop all your inventory, that will remain there. You'll never have to worry about food ever again. And what is tip number 5, Rakoona? Well, for that we're gonna have to go inside of an enemy POI. So when you're inside of a POI, sometimes you need to destroy some blocks, either to access the core, either to access some secret room, but sometimes you just keep hitting it and you don't know how much life it's got left. So for that you can use the multi-tool, and by looking at a certain block on the bottom right here, it shows you how much life there is left. Like there's a turret over there, and it's got 26 hit points left. Okay, will you stop shooting at me? Like this ventilator, it only has 50 hit points, so it shouldn't take too long to go through it. And there you go. So this way you can pretty much see, first of all, what type of block there is and how much hit points they have. So even if you're in a combat situation, having a multi-tool at hand is always handy. Now let's get out of here before these guys decide to come and eat my brains. I didn't know that about the multi-tool. Of course you did, stop it. And by looking at you, you only have 5 hit points. 5 hit points? Is that all? It's way stronger than that. No, it says it here on the multi-tool. You can't deny it. Give me that thing. Yep, it's mine. Bye. So guys, that was it for our 5 tips for beginners. I hope this helps you in the beginning. If you want, you can always check my other tutorials videos. There are quite a few, and you might learn a couple of interesting facts about the game. And also, I want to say a big thank you for all of you writing in your suggestions in the comments. They've been a great help in making other videos happen. And if you ever have any other comments, please leave them in the comments section below. So until next time, guys, take care and stay safe. Rakoona out.